Hello and welcome. Second session of this second day. West Indies still trailing by 171 runs. Silva on 11 from 35. Amir Jangoo 20 from 46. Couple of wickets in that first session for Sri Lanka to take. No success in this session so far. Single to finish this over. It's a 138 for 3. John Campbell and Brendan King got a good start in that opening stand. 39 they got to get John Campbell. And for King, he got 31 and 16 for Kavem Hodge. So top three batters are back to the pavilion for the West Indies side. And now Amir Jangoo, he is trying to build up a partnership with Josh De Silva. 20 for Amir Jangoo, 12 for De Silva. 3 boundaries for Jangoo and 2 for the wicketkeeper batter. Was given out in the last over by the on-field umpire, but has taken the review, now has survived. Good response from West Indies. They're batting sensibly. Still 170 runs behind, 3 slips in place, and Rajitha into his 12th. That's the bowling card for Sri Lanka. Milan Rathnayaka gets 2 wickets and 1 for Sonal Dinusha. Just 1 over for Lahiru Kumara. Anyway, for Indians, they need a partnership here. Still a long way to go in this test match. With an offer, cut away. And good feeling at the deep. Just a single. Let's talk about Amir Jangoo. This is what he has done in Test cricket so far. Just 1 match before this one. So still very early days in Test cricket for him. 30 runs in that first Test match. He needs to prove his point in this Test match. Takes a wonderful catch at the short leg. Don't forget about that. That is a wonderful catch, to be honest. Never an easy chance. Now coming from around the wicket for the left-hander Rajitha. Good looking cover drive. And very good running in between the wicket. It was the captain of Sri Lanka at the mid-off. But 2 batters out there in the middle, they were very much quicker to get that single. Right, this is DRB with you. And it's time to say hello and welcome those who have joined us here on Crick Tune. Hopefully you are doing well. And we'd like to know your name as well. And that is why we are inviting you to join in the chat box. And don't forget to mention where you are watching this live stream from. Bit Fuller onto his leg stump. Goes towards leg side. Slight misfield, but there's still no run. Dot ball. West Indies own that T20I series by 2-1. And Sri Lanka has responded well in that ODI series. Another dot ball, although there was 2 washed out matches. Sri Lanka owned that series by 1-0. And this is the test. This is the real test for any player. And it's started from yesterday. Last ball of this 41st. Run rate is quite good, 3.4. In the context of the game, it's really good to see. Onto his thigh pad, goes towards leg side. Should be an easy single. Trying for the second run, not there. Fielder was quick enough to stop the second. 3 singles from the 12 overs of Kasun Rajita. 141 for 3. Team ranking comparison in Test cricket. They're very much close, and West Indies are on top of Sri Lanka. Number 7th team of the world in Test cricket. That is West Indies, and they are taking on Sri Lanka, who are the number 9th team of the world. Sonal Dinusha will continue into his 10th over. There is a one slip and a short leg in place for the right-hander De Silva. Bit fuller. Good flick. Chase for the fielder. And they will cut it off. But not before the third run were taken. Good running. Has played that towards the deep mid-wicket. De Silva. And that 3 runs also brings up a 42 run stand between these two. $21 for Amir and 17 for Josh De Silva. Partnership between these two. 42 now from 85. Need to carry on. Now there's a short leg in place for the left-hander as well. Front-footed defense from Amir. Sonal Dinusha. So for 3 wickets, just 1 test matches before this as well. Interesting. Sonal Dinusha also has played 1 test match before this, whereas Amir Jangoo also has played 1 test match. So these 2 batters in the middle, the batter and the bowler, they are played just 1 single test match before this one. 3 wickets in that first test match for Sonal. Goes towards mid-wicket and will be a single. Four runs from this over so far. Still 7 wickets in hand for Sri Lanka. They need to find a way to break this partnership. This is looking threatening for them. Onto his back foot. An easy picking for him. Runs are coming quite easily now for West Indies. That's good to see for the home side. And that is where Sri Lanka need to focus. They need to build up some sort of pressure on these 2 batters in the middle. Just 1 slip in placed onto his back foot this time. Amir Jangoo will get a single. Right now, it's looking tough for the bowlers to get a wicket. These are the top 10 batters in Test cricket at this moment. Joe Root sitting at the top. Brooke is there. Travis said. Stephen Smith. 2 from Sri Lanka. Kamindu and Dinesh Chandimal. Both of them are playing in this match. Pathum from South Africa, number 6. 2 from India as well. 2 from England. 2 from Australia. 2 from Sri Lanka. 2 from India. That's good to see. Anyway, good over for West Indies. 6 from this over. 147 for 3. West Indies still trailing by 161 runs. And they have 7 more wickets to play with in this first innings with the bat. And with that saying, time for a bowling change. As we are talking about, Sri Lanka need to find a way to break this partnership, and that is why they have invited Asita Fernando yet to take a wicket in this test match. Asita will bowl to the left-hander. 2 slips in place. Oh, that is on the leg stump, and easily flick that ball towards a deep backward square leg. Hands on head for Asita. I'm not quite sure why, because that ball was pitching out to the leg stump line. So never was in a chance for a leg before. Asita Fernando, this is what he has done in Test cricket so far. 80 wickets in Test cricket from 25 matches before this one. 2 fifers, 15 3-fers, and best of 10 for 144. He needs to find a way to break this partnership for Sri Lanka. Good going right and left hand combo for West Indies, doing a very good job. So far they have played sensible cricket. The job is not done yet. Now 3 slips in place for the right-hander. Front-footed defense. Not that much pacey stuff from Asita. Just 126 Ks. It's only the medium pace, you can tell me. He's on 18 from 45. Couple of boundaries for the right-hander Josh Da Silva. And 3 boundaries for Amir Jangoo for his 24. Onto his thigh pad, pull away. And there's protection out there at the deep square leg. Just will be a single. Right, time to take a look of that top 10 bowlers in Test cricket at this moment. Jasprit Bumrah and Matt Henry. After 34 years of drought, one Kiwi bowler goes to the top in that ranking table. That is Matt Henry. Wonderful achievement. Jointly the number 1 position with Jasprit Bumrah. Mitchell Starc, Pat Cummins. Unbelievable from Australia. Just one word for them, unbelievable. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, in fact 5. 5 out of top 10 bowlers in Test cricket right now from Australia. Got some outside part of the bat. Will get a single. 1 from India, 1 from Pakistan, Noman Ali. 2 from South Africa, Marco Jansen and Rabada. Jansen on 5, Rabada on 8. But look at Australian bowling lineup. Unbelievable. Mitchell Starc number 3rd, Pat Cummins number 4th, Scott Boland number 6th, Josh Hazlewood number 9th, Nathan Lyon number 10th. What else do you want? Fantastic for Australia. Good looking cover drive from Silva. There's protection. Another single. Runs are flowing for West Indies. Still not that much pressure on the batter to make any mistake. Asita Fernando. Don't forget he's one of the top bowler for Sri Lanka in Test cricket. Right now the number 20th ranked bowler for Sri Lanka. Amir on 25. No 50 yet in Test cricket. This is the chance. Good chance for him. Now just 1 slip. This is wonderful line from Asita. Just has bowled to Milan and Lobston. And textbook defensive shot from Amir. 150 out for West Indies. 151 for 3. Right, it's a reminder. We're new, you're new here as well. Let's count that on. Yes, let's subscribe this channel if you want to have some good time with cricket matches all around the world. This is DRB with you, and I'm inviting you to join on CrickTune here on YouTube. Four singles in the last over. And yes, it will be Sonal Dinusha to bowl his 11th. Short leg in placed. Still nothing is happening. Onto his back foot, back-footed punch. There is a mid-off. Straight to the fielder. Good sunshine at Sir Bridger Stadium. Yesterday we have seen some strong breeze crossing across the ground. This time it's a good one. That's a good one. That's the channel he needs to bowl. Sonal just outside that off-stump line, inviting the batter to go onto his front foot. But Josh Silva has done a good job. Good flight. Goes to our spotter. Now seems like a bit pressure on De Silva. He's into the 20s, 24 from 50. He needs to play sensible cricket. Don't be panic. Yep, just 157 to avoid the deficit. Another dot ball. This is why it is called test. It will test your temperament, your skill level, and your mental strength as well. Another dot ball. So far no maiden yet we have seen from Sonal Dinusha. Oh, missed out his bowling lineup. We'll reload that again. This could be the first maiden over for him. Let's see. One ball to go. Onto his leg stump. Yes, that's the first maiden for Sonal Dinusha. 11 overs, 31 runs and 1 wicket for him so far. It's 151 for 3. West Indies still 157 runs behind. If you're not aware of the playing 11 for West Indies, you can check out on your screen. Roston shares once again to lead the side in red ball cricket for Windies. John Campbell, Josh De Silva, the wicketkeeper batter. Justin Greaves, the all-rounder with Kevem, Hodge. Amir Jangoo in the middle as well. Alzarri, 4 quality seamers. I like to say that. Alzarri Joseph, Shamar Joseph, Kemar Roach, Jayden Seals with Brendan King at the top order as well. This is the playing 11 for West Indies. Decided to field first after winning the toss. And for Sri Lanka, that's the playing 11 for them. Asita Fernando to continue on dot ball to start with. Yes, Sri Lanka also are back with their regular captain in Test cricket. That is Dhananjaya De Silva. What a wonderful knock we have seen from him. 100 in a crucial stage where his team was under some serious pressure. Nissanka failed out in the first innings. So for Madushka, Dinesh Chandimal got a 50. And Kamindu Mendis duck for him with Kusal Mendis. Mendis brothers goes back for no run. 2 ducks in that middle stage. Sonal Dinusha, Milan Rathnayaka, Kasun Rajita, in fact, with Lahiru Kumara, and the final man is Asita Fernando. Now just one slip in placed. Oh, was that carried? Hands on head for the bowler says it might have carried to the gully. I'd like to see that one more time. Pathum Nissanka may have had to himself. I'd like to zoom in. That single also brings up 50 runs partnership as well. Rising smile for Asita Fernando. Reaction says that was carried. I think it might have carried. Still, I'm not quite sure. Zuma needs to be in. Maybe it was landed just in front of Nissanka. Now 3 slips in place for the right-hander. That's good to see. And there's some movement. And that's wonderful. Slightly outswing from Asita 130 case. Wonderful partnership at the crucial stage. This right hand left hand combo, they have put on 50 from 105 balls. More importantly, they are just not giving that much chance to the Sri Lankan team. 4th wicket Pathum is doing a good job for the home side. Oh, that ball is coming back in, but the length was not good enough. They've taken a single though. Just to pull out inquiry from Asita Fernando. Umpire says not out. It was going over the stump for sure. And he knows that as well. Leg by. It's quite high. Hitting at the back thigh of that right leg. In fact, right leg. Anyway, almost the halfway stage for West Indies with the bat. 153 on the card. Still need 155 to avoid the deficit. With Fuller, this is good. Good looking cover drive. There's protection. Will be just a single. But that shot definitely will give some confidence to Amir Jangoo. He's on now 27 and 20 for Josh De Silva. Campbell got 39, 31 from King. That first wicket stand, still the best one for West Indies. 58 runs they got in that opening pair. Campbell and King was looking good. Then just 16 for Hodge. Now this is the partnership. Oh, this is what he needs to avoid. This is where your temperament comes to play. It was way wider to your off-stump line. It was, yes, bit fuller, but also it was an outswing delivery. And De Silva has fallen for that. He could have avoided that shot, unnecessary shot to play, and straight to the hand of Kaba. Asita Fernando takes his first wicket, and more importantly, he has broken that crucial partnership. De Silva got his start, but then again, some reckless shot, and has paid the price. 20 for him. And West Indies have lost their 4th wicket on 154. We have seen him doing a fantastic job in the recent past. Justin Greaves. To me, I think he is one of the key players for West Indies. Comes out in a crucial stage and played some crucial knock as well. Let's see what he can do in this test match for West Indies. But crucial breakthrough. Sri Lanka were desperate to break that partnership, and they have taken the crucial wicket of De Silva, thanks to Asita. So 4 wickets are down. Last man was De Silva to get out. Amir on strike. Still no bowling change from this end. Sonal Dinusha will continue into his 12th. Bit fuller. Couldn't get past the bowler. Dot ball. Now this is the moment. So many times we have seen one wicket brings another. West Indies need to avoid that. And this is where the Sri Lankan side can capitalize. If they can capitalize this position, there will be good chance to take some good lead. Another dot ball. And good chance for our viewers to join with us. Thanks for joining. And yes, it's the reminder. And it's the time. Tap on like button if you're watching this live stream here on Cricketune. Wanted to play that cover drive, bit inside part of the bat. Another dot ball. Looks like a bit pressure is building on. Even Amir Jangoo, the set batter, he's also feeling a bit pressure. It's just a half volley and goes towards leg side for an easy single. One more run to the total. Nasita Fernando was delighted. Why not? He's pumped up. That was his first wicket in the last ball of the previous over. Now time for the newcomer, Justin Greaves. This is what he has done in Test cricket. Under 30 average for him. But he has scored a double 100 as well in Test cricket. 202 the previous best, so with 200s under 50. 712 runs so far he has scored in Test cricket. That average needs to improve. Good flight. Okay. Bit inside edge. Didn't carry. There's also a leg slip in placed. Regulation first slip, leg slip and a short leg, and it was just landed in front of that leg slip. Yes, time for some pressure to deal with. Justin Greaves. Let's welcome into the middle. Good flight and good cricket as well, going towards the mid-on with the softer hand and takes his first run. Two singles from this over, 156 for 4. Let's talk about two teams. If you talk about that top bowlers for Sri Lanka in Test cricket, these are the top 5 bowlers right now for them in Test cricket. Prabhat Jayasuriya not playing in this Test match, sitting at the top for Sri Lanka in Test cricket. Asita, Bishop Fernando, Milan Rathnayaka and Dhananjaya Silva, the captain, is there. So out of that top 5 bowlers for Sri Lanka, 3 are playing in this Test match, 2 are not playing. Prabhat and Bishop Fernando are not playing. Rest of them are playing in this Test match. And so far one of them has got a wicket. Asita into his 11th. 4 maidens for him and a wicket in the last ball of the previous over he bowled. 3 slips and that's some swing. Good to see that. He is now pumped up and asking so many questions to the newcomer. And if you talk about top batters of West Indies at this moment, these are the top 5 batters. And guess what? Shea Hope sitting at the top. And Justin Greaves right now in the middle at the on strike, in fact. Craig Bradford is not playing. Kemar Hodge already is back to the pavilion. Brendan King also is back. So if you talk about top 5 batters for West Indies, 2 of them are already back to the pavilion. And they still have Justin Greaves playing in the middle. Shea Hope is not playing in this Test match. They're missing him. Inside edge will take a single this time. Umpire says that's a leg by. No bat was involved, so I was wrong. It was just waited for the fielding side if they want to take any review. Amir on strike. 28 for this left-hander from 60. Just one slip for him. With Fuller, wonderful cover drive. And a good fielding by the skipper. Dhananjaya Silva saves a couple of runs. Into the 30s now with that couple, Amir Jangoo. Crucial stage at this moment for both the sides. Westerners need to carry on the good momentum they got in this second day. 3 wickets are down so far for West Indies. They're still trailing by 149 with 6 wickets in hand. One good partnership can avoid that deficit for them. They need to keep that in mind, West Indies. Down the leg side should be a dot ball. Yes, good take by Kusal Mendis, the keeper. We have talked about bowlers, batters. What about all-rounders? These are the top 10 all-rounders right now in Test cricket. Ravindra Jadeja at the top from India. Marco Jansen from South Africa, number 2nd. Mehdi Miraj from Bangladesh from 3rd. Mitchell Starc from Australia, number 4. Ben Stokes is there, the captain of England. Pat Cummins, Australian captain, is there as well with Atkinson. One more there, Washington Sundar, and Joe Root is there. He's a number 1 ranked batter and number 10th ranked all-rounder in Test cricket right now. Fuller length. If you want to know about the all-rounders from both the sides separately, you can ask us in the chat box. Those who want to see the all-rounders, top all-rounders from Sri Lanka, you can ask, just write SL in the chat box, or for West Indies, WOI. That's enough, we will understand that. Last ball of this 47th over. With Fuller. Goes with that straighter bat, but straight to the mid-off. No chance for run. 2 from the bat, 1 from the leg byes, and 3 from that last over. 159 for 4. West Indies after 47th. Yes, thanks for joining. Those who have joined us from your mobile device, TV screen, computer, laptop, whatever it is, that is your virtual stadium to join with us. Yes, watching from your virtual stadium, warm welcome to all of you. Watch, feel, enjoy more here on Quick Tune. Thanks for joining. Still no bowling change from this end. Sonal Dinusha will continue. Now there's 2 slips, one at the regulation slip, one at the leg slip, and it's a dot ball to start with. And there's also a short leg, which is good to see. So Sri Lankan fielder, Sri Lankan captain, just to put on some extra pressure on the new batter, Justin Greaves. Good flight and good play from Justin Greaves. Yes, has played towards Whitish long on to take a single. 2 from the first 6 balls he faced. Brings up 160 for West Indies. Wonderful. This is good looking cover drive and has found the gap perfectly. Welcome boundary. It was a bit fuller and a bit outside the off stump line. He was onto his front foot and good balance. Good looking cover drive just from the middle of the bat. Gets him fourth boundary. Welcome boundary for West Indies. Interesting result we have seen in that poll, as we're asking for which team you're thinking will take a lead, and 65%, now 66% of our viewers, they're thinking Sri Lanka will take a lead after their first 2 innings, and the West Indian supporter, just 34%, says the West Indians will take lead after this innings. Another dot ball. Another time he was looking for that gap, but just couldn't pierce the gap. Dot ball again. Bit flatter. Has gone past the mid-wicket fielder. And Nissanka will cut that off at the boundary line, and that's just a single. Good over for West Indies with that boundary, 6 from that last over, 165 for 4. This is the match summary. Sri Lanka, they were asked to bat first in this test match. 308 what they got with the bat. Wonderful 100 from the skipper, 120 from Dhananjaya Silva, 50 from Dinesh Chandimal, experienced campaigner, and Sonal Dinusha also got 43, 2 for Alzarri, 2 for Shamar Joseph. And right now, so far, Campbell is the top scorer for West Indies, 39, 31 for Brendan King, and Amir Jangoo is playing his part. Okay, Amir Jangoo right now, 35. So West Indies still are 143 runs behind. Here comes Asita from around the wicket to the left-hander. There's the timeline. Yes, so far, after that fall of wicket, West Indies were a bit cautious, but right now in that last over we have seen some good hitting from Amir Jangoo. Amir on strike facing Asita, 35 for him, just one slip for the left hand. That is a beauty. That is a good one. It was really closer to that outside part of the bat. Hands on head for Asita Fernando. He knows that was really close one to get another one. That's the channel he likes to bowl. Excellent one. And a bit in swing as well. Even the set batter feels the pressure. 4 boundaries for Amir so far. Western is still 143 runs behind. Bit fuller. This time has played that defensive push. Yes, so those who have just joined us here on Crick Tune, this is DRB with you. Time to say hello and welcome to all of our viewers throughout the world. Three dot balls here. Nasita in the spell. That one wicket for him definitely has inspired him. This is a good one. Just waited for the ball and guided towards third man. And good throw from the deep as well. Just a single. Sonal Dinusha was the fielder at the boundary line. Greaves on 2 from 6. Not that much time left before that key break. Something around 8 or 9 minutes to play for in this session. Masita. Couple of balls to go. Now 3 slips for the right-hander. Bit fuller. Front-footed defense from Greaves. Greaves is right now number 59th ranked batter in Test cricket. Still has to set here. Just 7 balls. Last ball of this over, and has played defensively. Just a single from the 12th over. West Indies are on 166 for 4, and they are still 142 runs behind. And in between the overs, let's try and quick tune if you are new here on quick tune. Yes, journey started, and it's not ended yet. Right. Captain now has taken the responsibility. It's Dhananjaya Silva for Sri Lanka to bowl his first run right arm off spinner. So change from this end just before the lunch break. He has replaced Sonal Dinusha. Amir on strike, 36 for him. Now there's one slip and leg slip as well. Starts with a dot ball. 100 with the bat. Now it's time to do his job with the ball. 43 wickets in Test cricket. No 5 or 3 first for him. Best of 5 for 51 before this Test match. But he could be handy. Bit flatter onto his back foot. Still couldn't pierce the gap. Amir. Good flight. Wanted to play that sweep shot. Bit miscued, but has gone past the keeper. They will take at least a couple. In fact, just a single. There was a chance to take a double run, but I think a bit lazy running. Should have been taken too. Yes, fielder was quick, but I think there was a chance to take the second run. Got bit bottom edge. That's why Dhananjaya got his hands on head. Front-footed defense from Justin Greaves. Good flight, and has played towards a long on. Should be single. 2 singles from the first over of Dhananjaya Silva. After 50 overs, West Indies 168 for 4. Still there is time for one more over before that tea break. Okay, just a reminder. In that tea break period, we'll take a break. This live stream will be there, but you will not see anything in that live stream. So we are inviting you to join us after the tea break in this live. Just one more over before that break. Hopefully. And Asita Fernando to bowl his 13th. "140 runs behind West Indies. Sri Lanka needs 6 more wickets to take. And West Indies, with that 6 wickets in hand, plenty of chance for them to get a lead. Both teams need to play sensible cricket. Here comes Asita. Now 3 slips. Oh, was there any bat involved? Yes, it is. Hard luck for West Indies just before the tea break. Justin Greaves wanted to leave that ball, but at the very last moment, the ball was just hitting his bottom part of the bat. And the catch from the keeper, was a good one. That is something you need to cherish. Just before the tea break, West Indies have lost this man, Justin Greaves. And with that wicket to take in this session to complete, I think Sri Lanka now right back on top. So wicket in that first ball before that tea break. West Indies now 168 for 5. And this is their batting card. Campbell 39, 31 for Brendan King. Kevem, Hodge got 16. And De Silva, unnecessary shot to be honest to play. Chasing a very much wideish delivery to get a boundary and caught out at the cover. Surya Bandara was the catch taker. And Asita Fernando, who hasn't got any wicket yesterday, not in the first session, but in this session, last 2 wickets goes to Asita. And the last ball, we have seen, yes, bit unlucky to be honest for Justin Greaves. Sometimes you have to feel for the batter, but the fortune now has favored Sri Lankan side. That catch was exceptional. Let me tell you something. Catch from Kusal Mendis with that diving effort to his right. Wonderful one-handed catch. And that catch gives the second wicket to Asita Fernando. 2 wickets for Asita Fernando, 2 wickets for Milan Rathnayaka, and 1 for Sonal Dinusha. First wicket was down on 58, second one on 97. Then quicker, 102 to lose the third. Then a good partnership of 52. De Silva and Amir Jangoo put on 52 runs in that 4th wicket partnership, and the 4th wicket was down on 154. And then the last one was the wicket of Justin Greaves. 168 to lose the last one. So 168 for 5 what West Indies have scored so far after this second session in this day number 2. They're still 140 runs behind, and for Sri Lanka they need 5 more wickets to take. And with that saying, it's time to have a break, time for tea break. We'll join with you after the break, and yes, live will be there. We're inviting you to join us after that tea break. Till then, have a nice time. Welcome back after that tea break. It's the time for the captain, Roston Chase, who has joined in at number 7. What a fantastic bowling spell we have seen from Asita Fernando in that last phase of that second session. And it's the time to resume the match in this day number 2. Time for the third session to continue. Fantastic comeback by Sri Lankan side. So still 140 runs behind West Indies. They have 5 wickets in hand, and now it's time for the captain to take the responsibility for West Indies. Right, all set for the final session to get underway. Roston shares this is what he has done in Test cricket so far with the bat. 24.4 average. Going way down the leg side, the first ball to him, dot ball. 2,486 runs with 500s and 11 50s for Chase. Just of 137. Yes, just at the very last moment in that second session, West Indies did lose 1 extra wicket. Unlucky, bit unlucky to be honest for Justin Greaves. But that was a wonderful catch taken by Kusal Mendis with the keeping gloves on. Second wicket for Asita Fernando. Now 4 slips in place, 2 first and second, and the 4th slip. First run for Roston Chase goes towards the mid wicket. That's his first run. Okay, just before that tea break, we have a comment from Marcus Johnson. I have missed out that comment. Glad to have you back, says Marcus Johnson. Thanks for that, and glad to see you back as well here on Cricket Tunes. Thanks for that. And we are inviting our viewers to join in the chat box. And I'd like to know where you are watching this live stream from. Always like to appreciate that. Thanks for joining in the chat box. Now Amir on strike. He's on 37. He's a set batter. Now the leading scorer for West Indies in this innings. Front for the defense. Just 1 slip for him and a galley for the left-hander. Wonderful fight back. If you talk about that ranking comparison, yes, West Indies is the number 7th side and Sri Lanka are the number 9th side in Test cricket. But let me tell you one thing. It's a part of the World Test Championship. I will talk to that a little while. Next ball, back-footed punch, goes towards cover. It's a part of World Test Championship where West Indies sitting right at the bottom. After playing 8 test matches in this cycle, they have lost 7 out of that. Whereas Sri Lanka, just 2 test matches for them, but they are the number 4th side in this new cycle from 2025 to 2027. So every test match is crucial. Australia, South Africa still are the top side. New Zealand with the win against England, number 3rd. England, they were penalised to 12 points because of a slow over rate. They're the number 7 side. Bangladesh number 5th, India number 6th, Pakistan number 8th. A bit fuller, huge appeal. Umpire is unmoved. Sri Lanka thinking about the review. They have 3 reviews left and they will take the review for sure, I think. Yes, he did with 2 seconds to spare. Dhananjaya Silva has asked for the review. So let's see. It was a fuller length delivery. Don't forget, on-field decision was not out. That's the crucial thing if you talk about the leg before wicket. Maybe going down the leg side, or maybe the umpire's call will save the day for Amir Jangoo. Let's see. Here's the ultra edge. And there is a spike. There is a spike. Very close to the pads as well. So the question is, was that hitting the bat first, then the pads? And I think it's inside edge, yes. So Sri Lanka have lost their first review. On-field decision was perfect. And just 1 wicket in that last over. But it was an eventful over from Asita Fernando. 169 for 5. So pace from both the sides. Dhananjaya Silva, he has given the ball back to his fast bowler, Milan Rathnayaka. Couple of wickets for him as well so far. 11 overs, 30 runs and 2 wickets. This is before this test match. He has taken 14 wickets from 5 test matches. Best of 3 for 39, 2 3-fers for him. He's coming from over the wicket to the right-hander, Roston chase. Bit fuller. 2 slips and a gully for the newcomer, Roston chase. Australian captain is currently the number 40th ranked all-rounder in Test cricket. Time for him to show his class with the bat, Roston chase. Oh, bit straighter. Good one from Milan. Not that much pace this time, just 122. Okay, so medium pace from Milan that time. Still 67% of our viewers throughout the world, they think Sri Lanka should take the lead. And just 33% of our viewers thinking about West Indies to take the lead. Let's see. Time will tell. This time outside that off-stump line. No need to play, says Roston chase. Dot ball. So for 1 run for Roston chase. Oh, going with the slower ball. Ended up with a low full toss. A surprised Roston chase there. Good thinking from Milan. One thing is for sure for any fast bowler in Test cricket, if you want to be a successful one, never be predictable to the batter. Always thinking out of the box, always surprise the batter with something that could be a full toss. Who knows? Oh, squared him up. Goes towards upside. This time will be a single for chase. Australia's need a partnership here. And for Milan, Rathnayaka, can he take his third one? This is what he has done so far, Milan Rathnayaka, in this innings. Two wickets for him for 31. Dot ball to finish. 170 for 5 after 52nd. Second best performer with the bat, that is Amir Jangoo, 39. Still the top scorer for West Indies, that is John Campbell. King also got 31. So 330 so far we have seen, but none of them got to a 50 at least in their top 4. And chance for Amir Jangoo to get to his first 50 in Test cricket. Only playing his second Test match. Asita will bowl his 14th. Outside that off-stump line, back of a lane, no shot from Roston chase. He's very much willing to take some time to settle down. Chase on strike. Again, short of a length. Again, dot ball this time. He has played onto his back foot there, Roston Chase. He's currently the number 20th ranked bowler in Test cricket, Asita Fernando. Or the key bowler in Test cricket for Sri Lanka. Okay. What was it? Right. That's 0 coming from for that. That's 20th ranked bowler. Sorry about that. Now it's fine. Slightly outswing this time. 127 from Asita. No shot from Roston Chase. Still plenty of time remaining in this Test match. Only the final session is ongoing in this second day. 3 more days to come. So absolutely no need to rush. Still no run in this over. 3 slips now. Okay, that was a good line. That is wonderful. Onto the off stump. And Roston Chase has played that defensive push towards mid-on. Little bit of movement can do the damage. Maybe Asita will look for an in-swinger. Let's see. Still a couple of balls to finish this over. Chase on strike, 2 from Lebanon. And this time out-swinger outside that off-stump line. No need to play. These are the top all-rounders in Test cricket for West Indies. And guess what? 5 names in that list. All of them are playing in this Test match. Shamar Joseph, Kemar, Roach, Greaves, Alzarri Joseph and Roston Chase. Shamar Joseph yet to come with the bat, and he is the top all-rounder for West Indies in this format. Bit fuller, good-looking cover drive, but goes to the cover. 5th maiden for Asita Fernando, 174.5. We still haven't reached to that 100 mark. If you talk about that subscribe, and in fact subscriber count, more than 150 viewers around the world are watching. So we need some supportive people to join us as a subscriber. Can you do that? That's the question. And it's also free. Milan to bowl Amir. Slightly back of a length, back-footed punch. Couldn't pierce the gap. Good fielding at the point. So bit pressure on West Indies. That couple of wickets from Asita Fernando definitely have Sri Lanka back on top in this match. This for the left-hander, wanted to play that cut shot, missed out. Slightly bottom part of the bat. Look at the timeline, plenty of dot balls, especially after that fall of wicket. Just 2 singles in the last 3 overs or so. So that's the pressure. No shot this time. .127 Ks from Milan Rathnayaka. Two most successful bowlers for Sri Lanka are operating together in the middle and building up the pressure on West Indian batters. 2 for Asita, 2 for Milan. 1 for Sonal Dinusha. Going down the leg side. Good take, very good take by the keeper. Kusal Mendis brushing the thigh pad. Or is it? It was a swinger, wonderful swing, but bit off target. Front-footed defense. Still no chance for run. Pressure is building. Crucial time for the home side. They need to absorb the pressure. Despite of that dot balls we have seen in the last 3 overs or 4, they need to stay calm and quiet. West Indian batters. And this is the time when Sri Lanka can capitalize. The pressure is mounting. They need to bowl well to get a wicket. A wonderful in-swing. Just hitting the deck hard. No shot from Amir Jangoo. Consecutive maidens for Sri Lanka. 170 for 5. .170 for 5. Rajitha to replace Asita. First ball way outside that off-stump line and cut away. Captain gets his first boundary. And it's the boundary that can release some pressure on West Indies. Good placement. Plenty of room was there outside that off-stump line. Welcome boundary. Rajitha yet to take a wicket in this innings. A bit fuller this time. A front-footed defense from Chase. Kasun Rajitha. 55 wickets in Test cricket. 2 fifers and 2 3-fers so far for him. 18 Test matches before this one. This is the 19th one he is playing for Sri Lanka. Jason 6 from 15. Now there's just one slip and a galley. Mid-off, mid-on, cover. This time left the ball to the keeper. Number 93rd batter in Test cricket. The captain of West Indies. Way outside that off-stump line. There is a bit outswing from Rajitha, but he needs to bowl tighter. Needs to keep the ball within that, just outside that off-stump line maybe. Asking the batter to go on his front foot. Getting the ball a bit closer to that off-stump. That's the channel he needs to focus. Left the ball. Still that way outside that off-stump line. Maybe he will try a bit surprising delivery coming back in. Rajitha still searching for his first wicket in this match. Just one last ball to finish this 55th over. Still going at that same line, and still it's a dot ball. 4 runs from that last over for West Indies, 174 for 5 after 55th over. Because of this points table, Test cricket is getting really interesting. Top 2 teams will play in the final in 2027. We have seen some wonderful matches before this new cycle. Last time South Africa have won their first ICC trophy, and that is the World Test Championship trophy. Still they are the number 2 side, Australia number 1, Sri Lanka 4th, and West Indies number 9th. Milan will continue, coming from around the wicket to the left-hander. He is also going way outside that off-stump line, and Amir Jangoo is not interested to play that. Top scorer was John Campbell, but he has his chance to get his first 50 in Test cricket. Only the second match for him. 37 now from 87 balls. 50s, in fact 43% runs from boundaries, and 57% from singles, doubles and triples. Coming back to over the wicket now, bit fuller. Wanted to play that cover drive there. Amir Jangoo, miscued shot for no run. Milan Rathnayaka, currently 67th ranked bowler in Test cricket. Got a couple of wickets so far, trying to get his third. This time slightly back of a length. And Amir just left the ball to the keeper. No shot from him. Still West Indies 134 runs behind, 5 wickets in hand. And if you talk about that recognized batter for West Indies, this is their last recognized batting pair, with that bowlers to come after these two. Alzarri, Shamar, Joseph, Kemar, Roach, Jayden is to come after this wicket. Again, no shot from Amir Jangoo. Again, a dot ball. Still no run in this over. Still not interested to play that outside that off-stump line there, and rightly so. Amir Jangoo. Yes, we are very much interested to know our viewers, and that is why we're welcoming you to join in the chat box if you want to share your name and where are you watching this live from. Onto his back foot, goes towards cover, but finds the cover fielder. Maiden over, 4th one for Milan Rathnayaka. It's 174 for 5. Right, with that saying, it's time to welcome our viewers throughout the world. Those who have just joined us, this is Tanvil with you. And yes, welcome to this live stream. This is the final session of day number 2. First test match between West Indies and Sri Lanka. Very good statistics, says Marcus Johnson. Thanks for a nice compliment. Watching from Guyana. Welcome from Guyana. Pressure now on West Indies right. But yes, one good partnership can do the damage to Sri Lanka. Don't forget about that. It's all about one good partnership. And these two batters are very much capable to do that. Roston chase on strike. Time for a bowling change. Here's the captain. Interesting. Captain versus captain. And a single from the first ball. Dhananjaya Silva is bowling his second over. Now, there's, yes, one slip. And man between a short leg and the leg slip. You can't tell me that's a regulation leg slip or the regulation short leg fielder. Just between that two positions. Wonderful cutaway. And there's a protection out there at the deep cover. Just will be a single. Good hit from Amir Jangoo, but couldn't place the ball perfectly to get a boundary. It's good to see they're trying to build up a partnership. He has played 37 balls together, trying to absorb the pressure. Just 8 runs. Bit flight, front-footed defense. Dhananjaya Silva, currently the number 22nd ranked all-rounder in Test cricket. And he is up against number 40th ranked all-rounder in Test cricket. It's flicked away to her leg side, gets a single. That's Roston chase for you, number 40th. Coming from around the wicket to the left hand, a bit straighter. Back-footed defense from Amir. Last ball of this 57th. Fighter delivery, cutaway. Cutaway for a single. There's protection. 4 singles from the second over of De Silva. Good over for West Indies. 178 for 5. Milan Rathnayaka to continue. Just one slip and a galley. Cut short. Misfield. And allows them to take a quick single. Still couldn't pierce the gap there, Amir Jangoo, because of that misfield. He has taken a quick single. It was a good hit. But the fielder at the cover couldn't stop that cleanly. Good to see some singles are coming for West Indies. 5 singles in the last 7 deliveries. In fact, yeah, 7 deliveries. Just one slip and a galley for Roston chase in this over now. Opening the face of the bat towards point and a bit overthrow. And they will take the second run. So 2 more rounds for Roston chase. He's now on 10. Amir Jangoo into the 40s. And he is the top performer with the bat for West Indies so far in this match. And it's also his top score in Test cricket. Only the second match as we speak. Squared him up. Fires the fielder. No chance for run. Just a reminder, if you're watching this live stream, that means you are having some good time, at least a few good time. And that is why we're asking you to share this live stream with your friends and families in various social platforms. It's time to share this. Three runs from the first 3. Onto his leg stump. Just a leg glance. Will get a couple. An umpire has confirmed that was brushing the pads, so leg by. "24 runs from the extras for West Indies in this innings. So extras are a good number for them. One of the top performer with the batters. In fact, number 4th performer. 40 for Amir Jangoo, 39 for Campbell, 31 for King, and 24 for extras. Front-footed defense here. Sri Lankan fans are very much happy because of that 2 wickets for Asita. That 2 wickets definitely gives Sri Lanka a very good chance to take a lead. And still they need to take 5 more wickets. Slightly back of a length. And it's a dot ball to finish. Good over for West Indies. 5 runs from that last over. 183 for 5 after 58. Bit refreshment for the skipper. Chance for him to get his maiden 50. 40 now, not out. Amir Jangoo from 96 balls with 4 boundaries. His team do need him to get a big one here. 40% runs from boundaries. And this partnership could be a crucial one for West Indies. So far they have put on 15 from 49. 10 from Roston Chase, 3 from Amir Jangoo. And if we talk about that effectiveness, yes, Roston Chase so far 100% effective in this partnership. And 54% effective Amir Jangoo. This is something new you are watching. You haven't seen it before anywhere. I can tell you that. Slighted delivery. Front-footed defense. Watching from USA West Indies need a good partnership now, says Steve Rose. Yes, Steve. Partnership. What can give West Indies a lead here? This is the time for them. This is the partnership that their fans are hoping to get a good one, a big one. One more time. Front-footed defense. Absolutely no need to take any risk there. Amir Jangoo, yes, he's taking some time, and he needs to take that. Good flight from the skipper Dhananjaya, and good shot from Amir. Pushes towards Whitish long off to take a single. Couple of balls to go in this over. Captain versus captain. Good to see that. He's going for a big one. Question is, yes, he has got a boundary, has cleared that mid-off, but question is, was it necessary? This is definitely a sudden rush of blood to me. I'm not quite sure if it is for Roston chase or not, but it wasn't necessary, to be honest. And the reaction from Roston chase after playing that shot seems like he was also a bit surprised if he has played that perfectly or not. This time has played to the ground. That's good to see. And goes towards mid-off. Dot ball to finish. Good over for West Indies. 5 from the last and 188 for 5. "20 runs between these two in this 6-wicket partnership. And it's giving the headache back to Sri Lankan bowlers. They are now thinking how to break this partnership. And they need to take 5 more wickets. West Indies need a 120 to avoid the deficit. Change in the bowling attack. Another successful bowler will bowl the next over into his 14th. Sonal Dinusha. First 13 over, 39 runs and a wicket. Coming from around the wicket, front-footed defense from Amir Jangoo. Cut away, and cut away well. There's protection out there at the deep cover. Single. Sonal Dinusha also scored 43 runs with the bat. So yes, a good all-round performance from this man. 43 with the bat, 1 wicket with the ball. Can he take another one? Oh, slightly misunderstanding. Roston Chase wanted to take a single, but Amir Jangoo says no to that, and rightly so. Sonal was very quick on his follow-through to stop that ball. Seems like Roston Chase is a bit shaky there with that boundary, the last ball going over the mid-off. Now trying to take a quick single. I think he needs to calm down. And the dot ball is the captain. They do know how to tackle this situation. Hope so. Thanks for your commentary, says Steve. Thanks for a nice compliment. Goes to our south side this time. Simple enough run for West Indies. Time to thank you, those who have joined us in the chat box, like Steve, Marcus, and others who have joined us in the chat box. Thanks for joining. You can also join in the chat box if you are new here on Cricket. Two singles from that 60th over, 190 for 5 West Indies. Changing the bowling attack from this end as well. Captain Dhananjaya Silva now giving the chance to his right arm seamer Kasun into his 14th over. No success yet for him. Chase on strike once they've been placed so much outside that off-stump line, and umpire says that's a wide. So one more run to the total, and it's from the extras, number 25th runs from the extras. One slip and the galley. Still outside that off-stump line, but this time he has played a cut short chase for the fielder, and they're taking 2. Now the momentum is shifting towards West Indies as we speak. The Spanish was looking good for them, 25 from 60. And the captain, so far he's the top contributor in this partnership. Just 5 from Amir, Jangoo, 17 from Roston chase. Kasun still trying for his first wicket, and he almost... Just for a moment, I thought that is an outside edge. That is a Jaffa. That is a wonderful delivery. Oh boy, something special. Out of nowhere, he has bowled that outswinger. There's still something for the bowler in this pitch. This time a bit wideish, so no need to play that, says Roston chase. Three from this over so far, 3 balls to go. Rajitha, yes, he's asking some question, but last 2 balls wasn't that much closer to the stump. He needs to bring the ball back somewhat closer to that off-stump line. The second legal ball, that was a good one. Just need to repeat that at least once in this over. This time Fuller. Yes, he was trying to bring the ball back, but a little bit Fuller. And this time Chase played that cover drive for a single. Amir on strike. He's on 42 now. 4 boundaries and 8 runs for his maiden 15 Test cricket. Last ball of this 61st. Coming from around the wicket to the left-hander and just pushes towards cover for no run. 4 from this over. It's 194 for 5. West Indies there, still 114 runs behind with 5 wickets in hand. Yes, 308 all out in their first innings, Sri Lanka. And West Indies so far 194 for 5 and 114 runs behind. No 50 yet for West Indies, but we have seen some wonderful batting performance from the skipper. I'm talking about Sri Lankan captain, 120. His team was under some serious pressure and he's there with the bat and got 100. 54 from Chandimal as well. And time for Sonal Dinusha to bowl his 15th. 1 wicket for 41. Asita Fernando is warming up, so maybe he will come from other end to bowl. A man who has got a couple of wickets in that second session in very quick time. Bit Fuller going towards mid-wicket, but good fielding at the mid-on. No run. (18 from 38). Roston shares onto his back foot once again, goes towards mid-on for no run. There is a short leg in place. Fuller lands. Wanted to play that sweep shot, missed out the line. It was a bit outside the leg stump line, but couldn't get any bat to that. Big flighter, and this time he has put that ball into the gap. Good fielding by the mid-on fielder. Still there will be a single. His partnership right now 27. And Roston is a leading scorer here. So far he's 100% effective in this partnership. And his partner, Amir Jangoo, is 51% effective. Onto his back foot, pushes towards deep cover. There is protection, just a single for Amir. Moves on to 43. Last ball of this over, onto his back foot, goes towards straight to the fielder. No chance for run. 2 singles from this over. Here's a 196 for 5. West Indies. 6 bowlers have been used by Dhananjaya Silva for Sri Lanka so far. Asita 14 overs, 2 wickets, no wicket for Lahiru Kumara. I think he has been injured. Kasun 14 overs, no wicket for him. Milan Rathnayaka 15 overs, 2 wickets for him, and 1 for Sonal Dinusha from his 15 overs, no wicket for the captain Dhananjaya Silva. 3 overs he has bowled so far. is to master bat until close-up play, says Steve. It's tough to see. Outside edge. Just when Steve was asking these two lead to bat together until the last ball, Amir has played a reckless shot. But lucky enough, it was going over the slip cordon and into the fence.
Silva.
Lucky boundary. And that lucky boundary also brings up 200 for West Indies. Just a bit fuller length from Rajitha, the last one. That is why Amir wanted to play that cover drive. He's on 47 now. Coming from around the wicket, Rajitha. This time much closer to the off stump. And front footed defense from Amir. On 47 from 107 balls. Still no 50 in this innings for West Indies, so this is the time for him. And also, it will be his maiden 15 Test cricket from the second match he's playing. Onto his medium leg stump, goes towards mid-on. Can play that ball to the gap. Dot ball once again. "19 boundaries and 2 sixes we have seen from West Indies in this inning so far. Once again, defensive shot. Textbook defense from Amir. Good to see. Still searching for his first wicket here. Rajitha into his 15th over. Bit expensive, 4.5. This time no shot from Amir. Wideish line. Umpire just has given a bit warning to the bowler. On his follow through, he has just stepped in that danger zone. So that is why the on-field umpire just has warned Rajitha. Full length, wonderful cover drive, and wonderfully put away. What a way to get to his maiden 15 Test cricket. Congratulations to him as he gets his first 15 Test cricket. 111 balls, 51 with 6 boundaries, and trying to give a good score to West Indian side. First 50 in this match for West Indies as well. 204 for 5. Swept away. Wonderful fielding. Saves a certain round there. And at the square leg position. It's crucial 50. Well appreciated by his teammates at the dugout. Fuller goes towards the long on. This time Roston Shares will get a single. Fantastic partnership is going on. Still job is not done for them. 37 from 79 balls between these two in this 6th wicket. Good flight and well played towards the vacant space for a single to take. Roston chase into the 20s from 44, 52 from Amir, and Western is now 102 runs behind with 5 wickets in hand. So pressure back on Sri Lanka. They need to find a way to break this partnership. Onto his back foot. Chase will get a couple of runs there. In fact, it's a single. Last ball of the sofa. Front-footed defense, but couldn't find any bat to that. Half-footed appeal from Sri Lanka, but it was impact is outside that off-stump line, so no damage done. 3 singles from that last over. 207 for 5. Interesting day coming up tomorrow, and we're hoping to cover that as well with our viewers throughout the world. Tomorrow at 2 p.m. it will be day number 3, not day number 2, day number 3. So yes, you can hit that subscribe button to enjoy our live stream regularly. Another bowling change. Captain will bowl another over here. Replacement from the side. Into his 4th over now. Starts with a dot ball. Coming from around the wicket to the right hand. And there's also a leg slip in placed. Now onto his back foot. Flicked away towards the backward square leg for a single. Cut away and chase for the fielder. Asita Fernando has stopped that. They have taken a couple. Good running. He moves on to 54 now. Now the deficit is under 100 runs. 98 to avoid the deficit. Flighted delivery miscued. There's a bit turn for Dhananjaya Silva. Another flighted delivery. This time no shot from Amir Jangoo. There's a whitish line outside that off stump. Rightly so. No need to play that. Back-footed punch. Should be a single. Still, it's a good over for West Indies. 4 runs from the 65th. 211 for 5. Crucial partnership is building for the home side. 43 from 89 between this right and left hand combo. And spin from both the sides here. Sonal Dinusha will continue. Fighter delivery. Pushes towards a deep cover single. Good to see runs are coming now quite comfortably for West Indies. If you take a look in that timeline, yes. Now the singles, doubles and boundaries are coming for them. Captain will be the man on strike. He's on 22 now from 47 with a couple of boundaries as well. Sonal pitching a whale outside that leg stump line. He's just padded up there. Roston chase. Once again has padded up, and once again that whitish line outside that leg stump, so there's absolutely no need to play, says Roston Chase. This time he has played that sweep shot. There's protection at the deep backward square leg, just will be a single. Looks like Sonal just has targeted that line for Roston Chase. Now Amir back on strike, 56. Top performer in this innings for West Indies. 6 boundaries, 47 strike it. 43% runs from boundaries for him. Another dot ball here. Excellent maiden 50 for him. He will remember that for a long time for sure. First 50 in this format. Goes towards Whitish long off, but hasn't taken any single there. Yes, he has played that with some power. Anyway, 2 singles from this over. 213 for 5. It's time for a reminder. Yes, we're heading to that 100 subscribers. Still need 31 more subscribers to join us. And yes, we are having more than 200 viewers watching this live stream. So some positive man who wants to support cricket can join us, and you are most welcome to join. Back-footed punch. Single for Roston Chase. Pressure back on Sri Lanka now. They need to break this partnership. Now just one slip-in place for the left-hander. Front-footed defense from Amir Jangoo. Silva is currently the number 22nd ranked all-rounder in Test cricket. The Sri Lankan captain. 100 with the bat. Now trying to break this partnership. And they need to do that in quick time if they want to get back on top again strongly. Once again front-footed defense. Once again a dot ball. Defensive push. Good temperament shown by Amir Jangoo. Good to see that. Flight to delivery. Cover drive. Should be at least a single. Yep, there is protection. Asita at the boundary line. This over was started with a single and ended up with a single as well. 2 singles from the last over. 215 for 5. Go West Indies go, says James. Welcome, James. Sonal Dinusha to bowl his 18th. Cut away by Amir Jangoo. There's protection at the boundary line. Kasun will cut that off, but not before that single. It's another wonderful partnership is building on for the West Indian side. 48 runs between these two. And more importantly, they're still unbeaten. Captain back on strike. He's on 24. Oh, he's just batted up. Wanted to take a single. Then again, it's just a reminder that he has batted up, so no shot was played, so no run is there to take. Sonal Dinusha just targeting that outside the leg stump line, and Roston chase keeps on playing with the pads. That ball this time bit fuller and a bit closer to the stump. This time has bowled towards the middle and off stump line. Good looking straight drive, but well fielded. So far just a single from the first 4. Run rate is still quite standard if you talk about the Test cricket. 3.2. Oh, got some inside part of the bat. Hands on head for the bowler. Interesting moment between Roston Chase and Sonal Dinusha. Swept away. This time will get a single. Trying for the second run, and they're coming back for the second run. That's good running. So 3 from the last over also brings up a 50-run stand between these two. Crucial one at this stage. And it's also the time for drinks break in this final session. Good work, says Kemar Jackson. That's a good work there shown by these two batters out there in the middle. It was started by John Campbell and Brandon King. Still, that was the top partnership we have seen in this innings for West Indies. The opening stand, still the best one for them. 39 from Campbell, 31 from King. But after that, they have also lost Kevin Hodge. Got back for 16. And the fourth wicket partnership was looking dangerous for Sri Lankan side. Amir Jangoo with Josh De Silva. Then sudden rush of blood for De Silva has played out of nowhere that cover drive, hitting on the up, and just has gifted his wicket to Sri Lanka. I think that was totally unnecessary shot to play. And Justin Greaves, bit unlucky. Wanted to leave the ball, but then again got some bat to that, and wonderful catch taken by the keeper. And that 2 wickets definitely give the chance to the Sri Lankan side to take a lead before that tea break. Now, with this partnership, Amir Jangoo and Roston Chase, they have answered some serious question here. Partnership between these two, now 50 from 107 balls, third best for West Indies, and they are now looking good to avoid the deficit. But for Sri Lanka, we have Sinasita and Milan Rathnayaka. Both of them has got 2 wickets each. One for Sonal Dinusha. Enjoying your broadcast, says Jerry Hampton. Thanks for a nice compliment. So wonderful 50, maiden one in Test cricket for this man. And he knows that the job is not done yet for his team. He's on 58 with that 6 boundaries. And he has got his captain batting at the non-striking end, who is now on 26 from 56 balls with a couple of boundaries as well. Sri Lanka need to think about how they can break this partnership. He has 5 more wickets to take. And right now they're struggling to break this one. As long as these 2 batters will be unbeaten for West Indies, for Sri Lanka, taking the lead will be that much difficult job for sure. Yes, this is DRB with you, and yes, time to cheer you up and time to say hi and hello to everyone, those who have joined us. Hopefully you are having a good time here on Cricketune. Hopefully you are doing well as well. I'd like to know where are you from as well. We have Jerry Hampton, Kemar Jackson, then James, Steve, Marcus Johnson joining in the chat box. But we have 221 viewers watching this live stream, so we want everyone to join in the chat box if there's no problem for from your side. Still 90 runs behind West Indies with the 5 wickets in hand. And after that drinks break, time for bowling change for Sri Lanka. It's time for Asita Fernando to replace the captain, Dhananjaya De Silva. 2 wickets in that second session for him. 14 overs, 21 runs and 2 wickets. And we'll try to break this partnership. Amir Jangoo will be on strike to face him. Here comes Asita. Now one slip in placed, coming from around the wicket. Front-footed defense for no run. Dot ball to start with. He's one of the top-ranked bowler for Sri Lanka in Test cricket. Asita Fernando. Second position for Sri Lankan side. Asita is their 20th ranked bowler in Test cricket. Jasura is not playing. Same goes for Vishu Fernando. Asita, Milan and Dhananjaya Silva are playing in this Test match. These are the top 5 bowlers in Sri Lanka in Test cricket at this moment. Kept a bit low, got some bat to that. Goes towards fielder, no chance for run. And yes, I know you're thinking about West Indies and their batting ranking. Shehope is missing out. And Justin Greaves just gone back before that tea break. Bradford is not playing. Kevem, Hodge, Brendan King also are back. So, yes, all of that top 5 batters, 2 are not playing. And 3 already are back to the pavilion in this first innings. Three dot balls to start with. Fuller going down the leg side. Interesting to see if he has found any bat to that. Umpire says that's from the pads. Leg by is signalled. Two for 5 now. And that's 29 runs from the extras. Poor line from Asita. Oh, that is a good one. That is a perfect delivery and well played by Amir Jangoo. It was a good block call delivery. And he has got some bat to that to defend. This is where Asita is better than others. Changing his line, changing his length. Keep guessing the batters. And that's good to see. This time slightly back of a length. Too close to cut, but somehow he has managed to cut that ball and takes a single. 5 from the last over, 223 for 5, West Indies. And they're still 85 runs behind. Roston chase. His first 29 test average was 33. Last 29 test average is just half, 16. So this is the time for him to get some big one here. Back-footed punch for a single for Amir Jangoo. Captain back on strike. Second best partnership for West Indies. 58 they got in that opening stand. Now 56 in this 6th wicket partnership. Still we're having a big difference in that poll. Because the viewers, most of the viewers, 67% of the viewers thinking Sri Lanka will take a lead. Dot ball again. And just 33% believing West Indies to take a lead here. That's a big difference. 1/3 and 2/3. Goes towards leg side, fires mid-wicket fielder, no chance for run, dot ball. Swept away. There is protection. Only will be a single. With the timeline. Singles, doubles, leg by boundary. Absolutely no rush for West Indies. Good flight, but they couldn't time that well. Sonal on his follow-through has saved that. Front for the defense. And it's a dot ball again. 2 singles from the 19th over of Sonal Dinusha. West Indies are on 225 for 5 and they're still trailing by 83 runs. Asida Fernando will continue. Chaser. Sorry about that. Chase on strike. Now there's one slip and the galley. Back for the defense. Still almost 10 overs to be played for Sri Lanka to avail that second new ball. Five more wickets to take. And for West Indies, 83 more runs to avoid the deficit. Oh, a bit closer. Roston Chase has decided to leave the ball. But let me tell you something, that was a bit closer than expected. But Roston Chase knows where his up stump is. So that's why he has left that ball. Also the length of the ball, bit back of a length. So yes, not that much risk to be honest. But it was closer. Fuller. Wanted to play that cover drive, missed out. That shot goes towards mid-off. Roston chase. 500s and 1150s in Test cricket. That average tells you that his recent performance is not that much good enough, as we are talking about last 29 Test matches. I think his average was 16. And first 29, I think that was 33. Back for the defense. And this is what he has done with the ball. No wicket. So he needs to score with the bat and also needs to contribute with the ball. Just 5 overs he has bowled. Yes, his seam bowlers were doing a fantastic job. And it's also a good pitch for the seamers. Not that much purchase, I guess, for the spinners in this pitch. But then again, he's the captain. Needs to perform. Needs to lead from the front. This time left the ball to the keeper. Yes, it's a total series we have seen between West Indies and Sri Lanka. And if you talk about the top scorer in this total series, that is Kusal Mendis. 144 runs for Kusal Mendis in this series, including the T20Is and ODIs. Pathum Nissanka number 2nd. Sheikh missing out in this test match, but he is the best one for West Indies. In the top 5, just Sheikh from West Indies, 4 from Sri Lanka. So dot ball, maiden over, 6th maiden for Asita Fernando, 225 for 5. Amir Jangoo on 60 from 136. And Sonal to bowl his 20th over. With spin, goes towards leg side. Sensibly played for a single there. Gives the strike back to the captain. Captain on 27 from 65. Roston chase with a couple of boundaries. Facing Sonal. Yes, still less that outside the leg stump line. Asking the batter to play some big shot there, Sonal. This time front-footed defense, bit closer to that middle and off stump. With Fuller as well. Onto his back foot, goes towards long on, gets a single. Hampton says West Indies under chase as captain. 1 draw, 7 loses. That's a problem. And that is why they are sitting at the number 9th position in the World Test Championship. So this is a big stage for them, playing at home condition. Also got some wonderful chance. Dot ball again. The batters need to do well. In the recent past, I think their batters couldn't get that much big score with the bat. This time we'll take a single. Bowlers were good, but the batting performance wasn't good enough. And that is something need to change in this match for them. 3 singles from this over, 228 for 5.
Super.
For West Indies, good news is that they haven't lost any wicket in this final session yet. And that's the problem for Sri Lanka. No success in this final session yet. And that brings Milan Rathnayaka back. And he's replacing Asita Fernando. Pushes towards deep point and gets a single. And this is now the best partnership for West Indies in this match so far. Has gone past that opening stand. Campbell and Brendan King got 58 together in that opening stand. Now 61 between Chase, the captain, and with Roston. In fact, Amir Jangoo. West Indies batting continue to be consistent. Yes, they need to bat well. They got some wonderful bowlers onto his pair. Suffered an appeal from the bowler, but it was going down the leg side, I think, and not out, says the on-field umpire. Roston Chase do better. Hope Jangoo and Chase can bat to stumps, says Hampton. If they can't do that, West Indies will take a good lead for sure. Just look at that playing 11. The seam bowling option, if you talk about test matches in West Indies or South Africa, even England or Australia, that Alzarri Joseph, Shamar Joseph, Kemar Roach, Jayden Seals, I think that's a good bowling lineup. Dot ball. The problem is that batting performance is not good enough, not consistent enough. And as we have seen that top scorer, top 5 scorer in this tournament, just one from West Indies, that's also give you the idea. Just a sheer hope is there. Is being the consistent one for West Indies. Obita pitch didn't carry. Roston Chase wanted to play that cover drive, but bidden for the pace, I believe. It was bit up pitch, but didn't carry to the cover. Just has landed in front of that cover fielder. I think it was the captain of Sri Lanka, Dhananjaya Silva, was fielding in that cover position. This time pushes towards deep point to take a single. A desperate moment for Sri Lanka to break this partnership. No success in this final session. Maybe they're waiting for the second new ball to take. Still 7 overs to fill that after this one. Coming from around the wicket now for the left-hander. Slightly in swing, back over length, goes towards offside, but couldn't time that well. It's a dot ball to finish. 2 singles from the 16th over of Milan. 230 for 5. But don't forget, Sri Lanka definitely are on top in Test cricket. Last 8, in fact 10 Test matches, just 2 wins for West Indies, and Sri Lanka got 8. So on paper, definitely Sri Lanka are the top side if we talk about the Test cricket between these two. I've seen Jangoo bat between a 1 and 5 position for Trinidad. I'll come to that. Swept away. Couldn't time that well. No run. It's a 1 and 5 position for Trinidad, and the last 2 years hope he gets 100. This is only the second match for him, and he has got his maiden 50. So still plenty to come, hopefully. Good cover drive. And good fielding as well at the wideish long off. Saves a certain boundary. 2 more rounds for Roston Chase. Into the 30s now with that couple. Score moves to 232. Hope Jangoo gets his maiden tail century. Yes, that's exactly what I was talking about. Chance for him. Swept away. Roston Chase will get a single. This crucial partnership. Best one for West Indies in this innings. 65 from 140. And this right and left hand combination has done very much a good job for West Indies. And now look at that effectiveness. 100% effective. Roston Chase in this partnership. And now Amir Jangoo 97% effective. With flight from Sonal, front-footed defense. This time back for the defense. So for 3 runs from this over. 63 from 143. Has played some sensible innings so far, Amir, and he needs to carry on this good momentum. Chance for him to get to his maiden 100 as well. Goes towards leg side, takes a single, will keep the strike. 4 runs from that last over. 234 for 5, West Indies. Right. Time to remind you, if you are new here on Quick Tune, yes, journey started here. We're still very much young if you talk about on YouTube, yes. And we need some excellent support from our viewers throughout the world. If you want us to go bigger and better. Journey started. You can get on board by hitting that subscribe button if you are new. Good going, some 4 and 4, says Kemar Jackson. Okay. But absolutely no need to go for boundaries. Yes, unless there is any easy ball to dispatch. front for the defense. Once again for no run. Still 5 overs and 4 balls to go before that second new ball to avail for Sri Lanka. They haven't created that much chance to break this partnership, Sri Lankan bowlers. So time to think something new to break this partnership. Oh, this time coming back in sharply. It's surprising delivery for Amir Jangoo. And he has got some bat to that. Not quite middle-eight, but still enough to defend. Outside edge, very, very lucky. We just have talked about that chance that Sri Lanka that they need to create. There was a chance, but there was no second slip in placed. Thick outside edge and gone through that slip cordon between the first slip and the galley. Very lucky boundary also brings up 70 run stand between these two. He moves on to 68 now. With that 70 run stand, Western is still needs 70 more runs to avoid the deficit. This time we'll go through the defined leg, and that's by, says the on-field umpire. Kemar Jackson wanted 4 and 4. That's 2 boundaries. .242 for 5 now. One last ball to finish this over. This time he has left the ball to the keeper. Western is still 66 runs behind, 242 for 5. Right. There's a good milestone completed by our viewers, and I like to appreciate that as well. Thanks for reaching out. 50 likes in this live stream. Excellent support. And we need 18 more new faces to join, 18 more supportive people to join to reach 100 subscribers here on Cricketune. Sonal Dinusha will continue. Has gone past the keeper. Should be at least a couple. Yes, Dhananjaya Silva will cut that off. They have taken 2. Leg by. Plenty of runs from the extras. Like to see that. 35 runs from the extras. Going for a sweep shot, miscued this time. Yes, whoever Mr. Extras is 33, now 35. Gary Hampton. Oh, missed out. Like to see that once again. Was there any bat involved or not? Was there any chance for the keeper to take? They have taken a single and umpire says nothing. That means there was an outside edge. In fact, it was an inside edge onto his pads, then goes. Tough call for the keeper. But still a bit half chance for Sri Lanka to take. Front footed defense. Dot ball. Coming down the track, goes towards mid-on. No chance for a run. Dot ball. Mr. Commentary, where are you? Says Pamela. I'm here. I'm here with our wonderful supporters around the world. Thanks for your nice support. Good looking cover drive. And they are coming back for the second run. Good running. Eventful over comes to an end. 5 from this over. 247 for 5 for West Indies. Excellent partnership, and this partnership can lead West Indies to a good total. 79 between Roston Chase and Amir Jangoo. Now look at that contribution, exactly the same. 33 from Chase, 33 from Amir Jangoo. And with that effectiveness, let me tell you something. Now Amir Jangoo is 100% effective and 99% for Roston Chase. Time for a bowling change. Asita Fernand. In fact, Milan Rathnayaka has been replaced by Kasun Rajitha into his 16th over. Still searching for his first wicket. Listening from Guyana, says Pamela. Welcome from Guyana. CPL coming up soon, right? We'll try to cover that once again. Oh, going through the legs of the keeper. And it's again a bye. .250 out for West Indies with that bye boundaries. And also brings up 83 run stand between these two. Now just trailing by 57 West Indies. 5 wickets still in hand. Way down the leg side. No need to play that. .21 boundaries and 2 sixes for West Indies in his innings. One slip and a galley in place. On to the off stump. Defensive shot from Roston Chase. Good to see he's finally got some runs. Roston Chase 33. Hopefully we'll get to his 50. Yes, extras also heading to his 50. Hampton. Way down the leg side. Could be a wide. Let's see. Good take by the keeper. And indeed, it's a wide. So yes, extra. It's also heading to his 50. Now 40 runs from the extras. Relieving the pressure. Sri Lankan bowlers, that not good to see. Sri Lankan fans are hoping them to take a quick wickets here. Still 5 wickets to take. Yes, there will be some chance for the Seamers because after this, just 3 more overs to complete that 80 overs so that they can take the second new ball. Maybe then they will get some more chance to take wickets. Flicked away to his leg side. He wants to. And he will get to. Has played with a softer hand and there's no one at the backward square leg. Chase has struggled with the bat. He deserves a 50, but he has bowled well, says Hampton. Hasn't taken a wicket in this first innings, so yes, he needs to prove his point. He's the captain, so he needs to lead from the front, and this innings definitely will give him some more confidence. Goes towards the mid-wicket. This time fielder was quicker. Pathum Nissanka just a single. 8 runs from that over. Good over for West Indies, 255 for 5. Commentary is good from Jamaica. Keeper it up, brother, says Kemar Jackson. Thanks for a nice support, Kemar Jackson. Welcome from Jamaica. After that wonderful start in the top order, they got 58 runs in that opening stand, Campbell and King. Then got 52 runs in that fourth wicket stand between Amir, Jangoo and Silva. Now 87. And Amir Jangoo still out there in the middle, 70 for him, maiden 50. A chance for Amir Jangoo to convert that into a maiden 100. Chase on 36. And a bit huddle for Sri Lanka. Maybe they're changing the keeper, maybe. Last ball of the previous over, it has hit the right hand of Kusal Mendis. And there's Fizu is out there. Anyway, 2 wickets for Asita, 2 for Milan Rathnayaka, 1 for Sonal Dinusha. Still no success for Rajitha. And no wicket for the captain Dhananjaya Silva. I agree, he does need to lead better. There are a lot of pressure for being a captain, definitely. And the pressure proves the character, don't forget. And a chance for West Indies to climb in that chart. They are sitting at the bottom in that World Test Championship points table. 8 matches, 7 lose and 1 draw, no win for them. Sri Lanka just 2 test matches, 1 win, 1 draw. Number 4th position. in that little break, you can consider hitting the subscribe button. Yes, there are plenty out there with us who are very much new. We are new as well. So consider subscribing this channel. We're still hasn't gone past 100. Still 17 more subscribers to get to 100 mark. Looks like Sonal Dinusha will continue. Chase the captain on strike. Kusal Mendis. Good to see him keeping his feet now. Oh, kept a bit low. Appeal from the bowler. Was there any noise? Umpire says not out. No excitement from the keeper as well. They're thinking about review. Captain feeling at the first slip, so he has a good view of that. And says no review to take. Well done in commentary at its best, says Marcus Johnson. Thanks for a nice compliment. There's the outrage. And it says flat line, so no bat was involved. Confirmation. Now Pit Fuller goes towards the long on. Single for Roston chase. That the first ball definitely was a bit lower. Only the second day, so I'm not convinced with that pitch. There shouldn't be any rough patches, at least not in the second day. So that ball definitely asking some question to the batter. This time he has played that towards the deep mid wicket. Asita Fernando will cut that off single for Amir Jangoo. It's a fantastic partnership. 89 between these two. And both the batters right now got a chance to get to a milestone. 100 is out there to take for Amir Jangoo, 50 for Roston Shea, so they need to play sensible cricket, just like they did so far in this innings. Oh, this time onto the middle and off stump, hands on head for the bowler and for the keeper as well. But Roston Shea has defended that. Bit flatter, but onto his back foot goes towards long off. Single will be taken. We'll keep the strike in the next over. 3 singles from this over. And that single also brings up a 90 run stand between these two. 258 for 5. Western is just 50 runs short. And they have 5 wickets in hand. Rajitha will continue. Going down the leg side. Good take by the keeper. Saves a certain boundary there. Kusal Mendis. Poor line from Rajitha. What time is it in Antigua? Not quite sure, but I can find that. This time outside the off-stump line. No shot from Roston Chase. Fuller goes towards mid-on. No run, just 9 balls for the second new ball to take for Sri Lanka. Chase still on strike. He's on 38 from 92. Bit Fuller flicked away to her leg side. Good save by the mid-on fielder. Single. I think the record for extra in the test match was between India versus Pakistan. Can you give us the counter of that? Give Chase some drink, says Kemar Jackson. He's taken some drink between that break. Cover drive. And Jangoo will get a single. There's protection at the deep point. 2 singles from the last 2. 76 runs extras record. Okay. But we're heading to 50 for that extras in this innings. Now 40 runs from the extras. Bit Fuller. And defensive shot from the captain. 2 singles from that last over. 260 for 5. Western still trailing by 48 runs. And the good news is that they still have 5 wickets in hand because of this partnership. They're looking very much stronger out there in the middle. 92 from 173. These are more details of this partnership. 39 contributed by Chase, 35 from Jangoo, and 42% contribution from Roston Chase, whereas 38% from Amir Jangoo. 20% from the extras as well. Dot ball to start this over. Sonal. So this is the final over before the second new ball to avail. Defensive push for no run. Coming from around the wicket to the left-hander. Bit Fuller. But Jangoo has played a front-footed defensive shot. Good flight. Got some outside edge. But safely goes towards that point fielder. Good cover drive. And he has found the gap as well. Chase for the fielder. And will be cut off. Couple of runs for Amir Jangoo. Moves on to 74 now. 74 for Amir Jangoo. 39 for Roston Chase. Still just 1 wicket for Sonal Dinusha. No success in this session for Sri Lanka. Tough journey in this session for the visiting side. Now on to his back foot, goes towards Leg side finds the fielder. 80 overs done and dusted. So Sri Lanka, will they take their second new ball straight away or not? That's the question. 262 for 5. Looks like Asita Fernando will bowl, and looks like Sri Lanka have taken the second new ball straight away. So with that second new ball, it's time for Asita Fernando to back in the middle to bowl his 17th. 2 wickets in the last session for him. So yes, second new ball has been taken. Roston chase on strike. Now there will be some more question from the Sri Lankan batters. 2 slips in play, bit fuller. They are still 46 runs behind. We have seen some start throughout this first innings with the bat from West Indian batters. 39 from Campbell, 31 from King, 20 from Silva. But good to see that 50 from Amir Jangoo finally has converted that start to a good one. And the captain still trying for his 50, 39 now. Little bit of outswing, no shot from Roston chase because it was a bit wideish line. Slightly back of a length, still that wideish line, so still no shot from Roston chase. 123 Ks from Asita. No run yet in this over. Chase still on 39 and his partner on 74. Amir Jangoo. Fuller length delivery, good hit and good fielding as well. It was Rajitha at the mid-off, says the certain boundary. Full face to the bat. And a very good diving effort at the mid-off to stop that ball. Good job done in the field. No matter what is the format is, every dot ball put a little bit of pressure for sure on the batters. Bit fuller, going for the cover drive, still couldn't pierce the gap. It's the same fielder, Asita Fernando. In fact, Kasun Rajitha to stop that. Last ball of this 81st. Shot of length. No shot from Chase. First maiden with that second new ball. 262 for 5. Yes, expected bowling change from this end. Milan Rathnayaka will replace Sonal Dinusha into his 18th now. Coming from around the wicket to the left hand. 2 slips and a gully. Little bit of fuller length, but outside that off-stump line, Amir Jangoo has decided not to play that. Rising smile for the bowler. He thinks that was really closer. There was a bit in-swing as well. He's bowling from around the wicket, natural angle with that in-swing. Definitely could be a tougher one for the left-hander. This time got some bat to that. Fires the fielder. No run. .74 for Amir Jangoo on strike. And a bit fuller front-footed defence. Appreciated by the keeper, Milan Rathnayaka. Changing his length there. So first 5 or 6 overs is definitely crucial for West Indian batters to survive. With this second new ball, always difficult for batters to survive. Especially when you have played a longer period of time with the older ball. Onto his thigh pad. This time we'll get a single. I think that could be a leg bye. Indeed. So Mr. Leg Bye has moved a little bit. Now it's 41 runs from the extras. Mr. Extras, in fact. Captain on strike. 39 from exactly 100 deliveries. 2 slips for him as well with a gully. Well outside that off-stump line. Absolutely no need to play that. Still no run with the second new ball from the bat. That single run in the second last ball, that is from leg by. And we have got a maiden over to start with with this second new ball. So still no run from the bat. Oh, that ball is coming back in sharply. Has surprised Roston chase. It's a maiden over. Fifth one for Milan Rathnayaka. 1 run from the leg by as well in that last over. 263 for 5. Last 12 balls with a second new ball. No run from the batter. Sita will continue. Getting ready to bowl his 18th. Fuller. Full face to the bat. And good fielding at the mid-off. Saves certain runs there. Right, time to say a special thank you. Those who have shared this live stream with your friends and family to join with us. Thanks for sharing this live stream. Share with others and have some fun. Onto his iPad, huge appeal, but I think that was well outside that leg stump line. Impact should be an outside the leg stump line, also pitching outside leg stump. And the height also not good enough to convince the captain. Simple enough decision to make for the on-field umpire. Yes, those who have just joined us, second new ball has been taken by the Sri Lankan captain straight away. And they're still struggling to get a wicket. Sri Lanka are very much desperate to get the 6th wicket of West Indies. West Indies just 45 runs behind with 5 wickets still in hand. Fuller. Good looking cover drive. Chase for the fielder. And they will take a couple of runs. Two more for Amir Jangoo. 76 for him, 39 for Roston chase. It's been a wonderful partnership. Best one for sure so far in this innings. 97 from 194, and exactly the same contribution from both of these two batters. 39. So last couple of runs is the first run they have taken against this second new ball. Short ball pulled away, and should be at least a single. There is protection. So 3 runs from the last 2 balls. Now chase on strike, left the ball to the keeper. Little bit of shorter length of a delivery. Decided not to play that ball. Still no success in this final session. Sri Lanka definitely are struggling. So much pressure on the bowlers. They did well in the second session, especially in the final part of that second session. 2 quick wickets from this man, Asita Fernando, who is now bowling to Roston Chase. Outswing, but Chase is not interested because it was well outside that option line. 3 runs from this 83rd, 266 for 5. These are the top wicket takers in this series. And here is my point to prove. West Indies got 2, in fact 3 in the top 5 highest wicket takers. So bowling pad is definitely good enough for West Indies to be a good, strong team across the format. But it's the batting that let them down in the recent past. Good to see their batters getting some runs in this first innings with the bat. Samad Joseph in this series throughout this T20I ODIs. Now the Test, 13 wickets for him. 8 for one Indu. He is not playing in the Test series. 8 for Dushmatu Shamira. And 5 for Matthew Ford. 4 for Jason Holder. So only one, that is Samad Joseph, is playing in Test series in the first 5 here. Rathnayaka. Dot ball to start with for him. Amir on strike, 2 slips and a galley for him as well. Very much whitish line. No need to play that. Absolutely nothing to play for. And umpire says that's white. So that means 42 runs from the extras. I like to see that details. There we go. At that bottom left side of your screen, 4 wides, 2 no balls, 12 leg buys and 24 buys. In this innings we have seen 42 runs. One more dot ball here. So extras is the second best performer at this moment for West Indies. After Amir Jangoo, of course. This is not good from Sri Lankan bowlers. They need to bowl with a tighter line and length. With Fuller and front-footed textbook defensive shot from Amir Jangoo. Little bit of discussion is going on between the 2 batters in the middle. So far they have done a fantastic job. 99 run stand between these 2. Goes towards leg side, will take a single. Fantastic job done. 100 run stand between these 2 comes up with that single. Excellent to see. And it has come in a very right time for West Indies from 201 balls. They're having a good time in the middle. Good to see that. Couple of balls to complete this over. Flicked away towards leg side and chase for the fielder. Good fielding. They should come back for the third. Indeed. Yes, 100 runs opening in fact, 6-wicket stand is completed for West Indies, but we haven't completed that 100 runs span subscriber count, in fact. So we still need 10 more new faces from almost 300 viewers across the world to join and to complete that 100 subscribers count here on Cricket. Let's do that. Last ball of this over. And it's a dot ball, front-footed defense from Amir Jangoo. And that is the stumps. Fantastic day for West Indies. Because of this wonderful partnership, they are right now in a good position, just 37 runs behind, 103 between Roston Chase and Amir Jangoo. What a performance. And definitely West Indies are good to get a lead here. They still need 37 more runs to avoid the deficit, but they have 5 more wickets to do a good job. It was started well, Campbell and King, 58 between the two openers, and then we have seen 52 runs between Silva and Amir Jangoo. Amir Jangoo still out there in the middle, got his maiden 50 and just 22 runs away for his maiden 100 as well. And the captain is back with the bat, 42 for Roston Chase, just 8 runs shorter for his 50, and he deserves that, and he needs that for sure. Asita was wonderful in that second session. 2 for Asita, 2 for Rathnayaka, 1 for Sonal Dinusha. But in this final session, can you believe that? No wicket to take for these bowlers for Sri Lanka. And that is because of those two batters on your left side has made a 100-run stand together. Incredible. Wow, good job, guys, says Steve. Yep, definitely that's a wonderful job. And that makes the day number 3 interesting. And that is coming up tomorrow at 2 p.m. GMT time. So hopefully we'll join with you. And if you want to join with us, stay tuned with Prick Tune. And if you're new, all you have to do, hit that subscribe button. And we haven't completed that 100 subscribers mark yet. Just 3 shorter. And can we have that? 1 minute to complete. We will close this live stream within a minute. Anyway, that's all for now. We'll join with you hopefully with that third day of this test match. Till then, have a nice time, have a nice day.
Goodbye.